We are back with another video. It's Richard from the Open2view Brisbane team, and today we're going to talk about everything you need to be a real estate marketing solutions service provider. Let's go in and see what's there. What's in my bag? Lots of stuff. I'm going to start with the first thing I do. Normally when I rock up to a job, drone. This is the DJI Mini 4 Pro with the remote control with the internal screen on it. I used to run the old one where you plugged your phone in. I just find this is a little bit easier and more together, and it's, yeah, the screen's a bit brighter, it's a bit bigger, it's good. I got the Fly More pack. There's 6 ND filters in here. We tend to use the 256 probably the most. Three batteries. I generally have them, this one's empty at the minute, and this one's full. The one on the drone's half full. I tend to keep the full ones on the right, the empty ones on the left. This will charge all 3, which I normally do every night. In below here, there's a cool box, came with it all from the DJI shop. This is a lens cover. So if there is that twilight sun, which is a bit lower in the sky, this does help a little bit. It just snaps onto the front of the drone. Other stuff that I'll never use, a lanyard that goes onto the bottom of the remote so I can stand and look like I'm really official doing stuff when I'm really not. I just want to get the drone done and move on. Some cleaning stuff and spare propellers and all that sort of gear, because you never know when you're going to get a bird strike, or you never know when you're going to crash into your own hand, which I've done a couple of times. We'll not talk about that. And the other thing that goes with this, which is tucked in the lid of my camera bag, which again, I only bring out if I'm showing off, because I actually don't need this. I've used it once, I think, in the years that I've had it, is a landing pad. And look, it's brand new, it's hardly ever been used. I used it once. We had to do a shoot on Morton Island and I didn't want to get sand all through the drone, so I did actually use this on the beach. I don't even know how it folds up again. Like that. Okay, camera bag. Those of you with a keen eye will notice this is the Open2view bag we were all given at the conference last year, 2023. In the front here, let's start at the top. So in the top of this, I carry a couple of spare batteries for my main camera. And I also carry a couple of spare SD cards because, well, you know what's happening here. We don't want to run out of memory. So a spare SD card or 2 in there. I've nothing else in there of note. In the top bit of this laptop, because when you're going out in the field, you might want to fix some images up during the day or upload some stuff at McDonald's. Not McDonald's if Alison's watching, at the health food cafe. In here, right, there should be a camera in this bit, but actually you're watching it, this camera, and there should be a tripod. The tripod's there. It's a Manfrotto 90X Pro B, I think, from memory. You're seeing this main camera is what Logan uses to shoot on, which is a Sony A7S3 with Rode lapel mics. My camera is a Sony A7 IV, and I'm running the 16-35 f4 lens on it. Also in here is an 85mm prime, which goes down to f1.4. which is a cracking, and love this for views, for detail shots in the house. I kind of tend to run around handheld with this. We bracket everything else on a tripod, but with the 85, I do tend to just run and gun, little taps, maybe a cushion, some details through stairways and stuff. Really cool lens. Back up, this is my old A7 III. It's in here just as my backup camera in case anything ever happens to the A7 IV. Other stuff, pouch for the microphones. We do run shotgun mic the odd time. Situations, I don't know, if it ever pops up, we've got it's backup. Yeah, thanks Logs, it's a backup mic. Importantly, to keep everything looking cool and good, this is a lens cleaning kit. Now in here there's, we got this from Amazon, KNF filters. So these are swabs that help us use all the stuff that's in it to clean the sensors. I'd actually tell you I know how to use this, but I don't, because Logan, who's behind the camera here, he cleans the sensors. He's pretty good at it. There's all sorts of stuff in here to keep your sensors nice and clean, which is really important, and it helps out the photoshoppers. They don't have to take all those little smudges out every time. They'd be very thankful. Right, let's get into other backup cameras. So we've got stuff, because we do a lot of video and a lot of time lapses, so we've got GoPros in case we ever need it. We have a little Sony point and shoot run and gun camera. Now this one's very cool for time lapses. We've worked out that this will shoot full frame, whatever interval we want. So we do use these. We can just set it up somewhere, walk away, and just do a couple of time lapses if we've got the time on a twilight especially. I do have a couple of spare batteries for this as well. Probably don't need this in here anymore, but this is an old Insta360 camera we used to use a bit. Probably don't, I actually couldn't tell you the last time I've used this. Anyway, it is there. Other stuff. This is a cool, okay. So we got this not long ago. This is a new addition to the stable. This is the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Now this little guy is, well, for what we're doing, and this sort of a thing, it's a good vlogging camera. It does have a selfie mode like that. It's got face tracking on it. It's got all sorts of cool stuff. This will shoot 4K 50 logs. Yeah. 4K 50. The quality is super good from it. Kind of really like this. It is the form factor small, because you don't want a big vlogging camera when you're sitting in a cafe and people go, what's he doing? This one, it's called a Pocket 3 because it goes into your third pocket. Osmo, very cool. This one comes, the DJI mics, these are very cool too. What I like about these, this has got a magnet on it. I need to clean my clothes, don't I? So this will magnetize anywhere. So this one, see the way it's pretty close to my neck? This one you can put anywhere. I really like that. I'll pick that up before I lose it. It does come with a tripod and extra batteries that plug into the handle. Tripod goes on the bottom. It's a very cool little system and very good for run and gun videos. Comes in its own little house. Lastly, and what's in my bag, the Open2view rescue kit for houses. So there's door stops in here, little clothy things for cleaning stuff with a bit of spray, squeegees, blue tack. I've used the blue tack heaps. That's handy for kitchen cupboards, keeping them closed. Bulldog clips. That's actually, it's a really cool idea. I use that quite a bit. And lastly, what else we got? GoPro mount. So if we want to do some tracking shots, stick this in the side of the car. We can drive down the street, maybe get the agent's car going along beside us with all the mounts that come with it. And well, look at that. There's another Insta, but this one's just a fixed lens as like another GoPro replacement if we need a couple of different angles. Couldn't tell you that. I didn't even know that was in there. That's terrible. Right, that's what's in my bag. So yeah, any situation that we come across, I think we're pretty covered, except for the landing pad. You probably don't need one of these. Don't use it. All right, thank you very much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.